Oh, we're live. Yeah, we're live. Okay, we'd like to welcome you to Fabric Chicks live at noon. Okay, we'd like to welcome you to Fabric Chicks live at noon. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon. So grab a cup of tea or make yourself lunch or whatever, because sometimes we ramble on. We just like to keep you company. If you have any comments or anything, just type them in and we will try to get them answered. Today we are doing, last week we started with how to finish a pillow. So like this pillowcase, I had to fill the form to put it in here. So this is an embellished pillow that we did with Stephanie Brandenburg's panel from Fron Design Studio. And the panel actually has the both pieces on the panel. So the front and the back of the pillow. And on this, I did some silk embellishments. I did some crystals, some laces, some tulle, and a lot of thread painting. I don't know. Can you see the thread painting? No, you can't zoom on that. So we have to zoom to you. Hey, Leilani. Hey, Peggy. Hey, Anna, Diana, and Sherry, and Karen. Hey, Carolandis. Good to see you. Hi, Mary Viti and Rosie and Luis. Luis, thank you for the bread. I haven't had any yet because I don't want to get stuck in my teeth before the show, but I'll try it before our next show at 2. So I just want you guys to set your alarms because at 2 we're going to be doing the Wild Wednesdays live with the Rusty Barn Promotions on the Quilt Craft Sew Festival Facebook page. So we're actually going to be demoing. I'm not sure exactly what, because I just kind of fly by the seat of my pants. But so today I just wanted to show you how to finish a pillow quick and easy. I know there's lots of different ways, and a lot of you are professional seamstresses, unlike me, who I think I'm more of a crafter. That's why I like art quilts, because it's a bit more forgiving than true sewing and piecing. So I'm just going to show you a couple of things that I did on this. And if you want to see how to do the artsy applique, I'm going to be demoing that at 2 today. So this here was actually in our pattern. We have a pattern somewhere. Here's our pattern. So what you do is you create a flower that you fuse on. I actually used Fabric Magic, which is a product that shrinks up your fabric about 30%. So I put that in the center there, and then I just kept embellishing it. But as you know, I don't have great skills. So I know when you put on like something trim like this, you have to do something special in the corner, like bend it back at a 45-degree angle or something. But then it's always kind of tucked and it's wrong. I'm not sure what I do wrong. So I overlapped it today trying to be smart, but obviously it wasn't that smart. So I had to cut it. So where I cut it, I just added more embellishments. So you can't really tell that I screwed up. It kind of looks intentional. So I figure the more embellishments you add, the more it looks like that's the way it was supposed to be. And then here I found a bag upstairs. I was looking for something, some kind of a ribbon or a trim or something to do embellishments with. And I found a bag of antique buttons, vintage buttons, which is also on my bracelet here. So if you are looking for something to get me for Christmas and you don't know what, I totally love to collect vintage buttons. But Gracie has here the trim that we used on the edge. And of course, anything that we show you pretty much is for sale, even Gracie at some days, some points in the day. So just comment and tell us how much, and we'll start you a basket for our Friday celebration, which will be January 1st, New Year's Day. We're going to have a huge celebration. Hopefully we got lots of fun treasures. So basically what I did here is I made an 18-inch square, and I used upholstery fabrics. So if you come into our shop or our celebrations, we have tons of bundles of upholstery fabrics. So this bundle here is $8. It has a ton of fun stuff. Best price you can get. If you belong to our Fabric Chick Stitch Along, or on Sunday, Lynn showed us she's doing the applique birds, and her backgrounds are all the upholstery fabrics. So we love to throw the upholstery fabrics in. It just gives you some different textures and some fun things that you can add to your projects. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with Row by Row or Quilters Trek, but that's where you can go around across the country. It's actually worldwide now. And you can go, you can get, if you go in during their time frame, which it's over, so now you don't get the pattern for free, now you have to pay for it. But if you come during Quilters Trek time, you can go to all the quilt shops and pick up a free pattern. So this was our Quilters Trek. The theme was blue. So we did this same technique where we sewed the 18-inch square. We fused the flower down, and then we cut it into fours because we needed something long and skinny. So we cut it into fours and created a table runner. And you know me, I like to use embellishments and things. So we've used ribbons. So we do have Gracie. Can you think of ask some kind of a, oh, I know. Tell them the joke of the day, and the first person to type it in wins a bag of ribbons. What was the joke of the day? No, what is the joke? They're going to type an answer. So if you subscribe to our email list, when Gracie feels like it, it's supposed to be daily. It's supposed to be daily for consistency because, you know, that's how businesses operate. But because we're reliant on Gracie to do our marketing, she does it when she feels like it. So she did send one out today, and with her emails is a panel of the day, which is 50% off.
For that day only.
Only on the day she sends the email. So don't call us and say, hey, 4 weeks ago you had a panel with a flower on it and we still get it at 50% off. No, because that's kind of,
my answer will be, I don't even know what I did yesterday.
So. True story. Okay, so so Grace is going to tell you what her stupid joke was today, and whoever types in the answer first wins a bag of ribbons.
Oh, what do you call a pig that knows karate?
What do you call a pig that knows karate? Hi, Kathleen. Thank you, Mary Vitti. Okay, who knows the answer to the email for the panel of the day today? Gracie told a stupid joke. What was it? Tell them again. Type in your answer and you'll win a free bag of ribbons. Oh, Diana Hensley. Oh, wait. Diana Hensley's the first one. Okay, Diana Hensley, you're the winner. Okay, Gracie, can you tell me the last joke you wrote? The last one, or anyone that you've already done that they should know the answer. Because I've got three bags of trims.
Why are bees' hair sticky?
Why are bees' hairs sticky? Oh, you got to think of one more joke too. Why are bees' hairs sticky? That sounds gross. Why are bees' hairs sticky? Diana says she loves your jokes. Okay, so as you can tell, right here, I didn't know how. Oh, I think that one was $16. This one has a $14.99 for this big blue and gray. And I love the upholstery scraps. Not me personally, because I never have time to sew. I just have time to start projects, but never actually.
Then she says pollen.
Nope. Keep guessing. If you get our emails, you would know the answer to this.
This was like 2 months ago, guys. Sorry.
Oh, you have to follow us every day. You got to read Gracie's stupid jokes.
That's the only one
Well, every day that she sends it. Okay, so anyhow, the upholstery fabrics, I actually recovered all, not me personally, but I had one of the girls recover all of my swimming pool chairs. So it looks like little quilts down around the swimming pool. Okay, anybody answer it? Hi, Christy. Okay, Gracie, you're going to have to give us a hint.
Okay, so honey was correct with the second part.
Karen, you're so close.
Because they use honey.
Hair. What's the question again? Karen McBrayer says she doesn't get our emails. Karen, you should get it every single day. Wait, I'm going to write a note. I'll fix that, Karen.
Should I do an easier one?
Yeah, you might have to do a different one. Nobody knows. Look in your junk. Need to put me on your email list too. Okay.
Junk mail. Was it Christy Lee? Oh, look in your junk. Wow.
Okay, Judy, I got it.
This one was because they used honeycomb. Okay, cool.
Okay, you're gonna have to just work on that. Think of another joke to tell them. Okay, so I added you to Karen and Judy. Okay, so back to what we're learning today. This is why I could never be a teacher. It would drive me to drink, or maybe I've already been driven to drink. So I have to be self-employed. Okay, so I totally screwed this up. I could have gone and ripped it out and done it right, but I was doing it at 5 o'clock this morning, so I didn't have time for that. So I just tied a little knot with some more of the ribbon that I used here and some silks. So I keep the silks around for everything. I use silks to embellish tons of things. So here on this panel, I used silks. Did you show them this one up close? Okay. And then also the scarf that I'm wearing is silks. If Rosie's on, Rosie, I know you need one of the ivory ones for the silk scarf class, which I'm not sure when we're going to do it because we're waiting on another shipment of silks. So anyhow, so this, I'm just going to start peeling stuff away so I can show you kind of how we close the pillow here. So I did super quick and easy. I just overlapped my two fabrics so that I could stuff my pillow. And don't tell Roger, but it's one of his good silk pillows. So hopefully I don't lose the pillow at a show or something. I just needed the pillow for him. Don't worry, I left your silk on there. I haven't cut your silk up yet and used it in another project yet. That could happen though soon. So anyway, so this is the pillow that I did. And then the table runner, which I showed you, which we do still have kits left over from the Quilters Trek. So we do have kits for $19.95 to make the table runner. And then I don't know if you can see this, Roger. I was going to add more. I'm always trying to bedazzle more. Like you can never have enough. Although at one point, Cheryl and I were making a doll and we were making the retro angel. Do you know where the retro angel is? Okay, so I'll go get it. Cheryl and I were making a doll and it's kind of in that room in the corner, the one with the great big lips. So Cheryl and I were making it all in an Eleanor Peace Bailey class. And finally, we just kept adding more things to it, like crazy things. And finally, Eleanor said that she thought we had embellished it enough. And for Eleanor to tell you you've over embellished is saying something. But I did learn from her, the master. So to me, you can never have too much embellishments. So I tried to use this on the pillow, but I just could not get it to work. But I love, this is one of my favorite trims. I am going to use it on something. I just don't know what yet. Okay. So look at this doll. This is the retro angel. And so we made kits out of it, but look, she's got a ring, she's got a bracelet, earrings, she's got this yo-yo. These are stuffed yo-yos, and then we added little buttons on it. So this is Eleanor Peace Bailey's pattern, the Retro Angel. And at some point, Eleanor told us we clearly had gone too far. Like we had gone too far. So we have a little, this one's our little one. And if you have been following us for a long time, this one is our traveling angel. Fifi is what we call her. And Fifi has gone to Virginia City and ridden Harley Davidson with Sophie. Like midnight, we put it on we very, very carefully put it on a motorcycle so we could take a picture of it. And then the guy came out and we were busted. But then Sophie jumped on the back of his motorcycle and he took her for a tour of the town at the middle of the night. And as the responsible parent that I am, Gracie was with us. Here in Nevada, you can pretty much do anything at any time with your kids. So anyways, now we're back to our pillow. So this is, oh, look here. I know we're like squirrels. I thought maybe I would do a ribbon rose. So this is the ribbon that's there. I thought I would do a ribbon rose and add that to the pillow. But because it's not double-sided, the white kept showing. Here, I don't know if you can see it. The white kept showing. So I wasn't feeling it. So we gave up on the rose and moved on to something else. Can you see it?
I got you, Connie. I'll put it.
Okay. And so to make the pillow, you're going to need to measure your fabric, the width of your pillow, and then make sure that it overlaps. And if I was really doing this right, I would top stitch down here to make it look a little bit more professional. In my world, though, I just have to get it done, so I'm not going to. But we put it in her bag already. So so you're going to have 2 pieces of fabric. So this is how you finish a pillow, okay? So this is my koala challenge from Lorraine Turner's Koala, and I never finished it, so it's about time because Roger wants it. So I'm going to take the size of the quilt. I'm going to cut a strip of fabric, but make sure that in one direction you have extra fabric so you can fold it over. And then you're going to just lay it right on top of your pillow, the pillow top. So here it is. Make sure your horses, if it's directional, is going in the right direction. So see how it overlaps here? And then I would just pin it. I'd pin it pretty good. And then I would just stitch all the way around it. So it's completely stitched, a complete square. And then you turn it inside out through this. So I can show you on this one. And I hear that you can get pillow forms from IKEA super cheap. You can order them. Like, I have no idea. This looks like it's been drooled on. Ooh. So here it is. Here's a finished one. Okay. So there, it's stitched all the way around it like a big square. And then you leave that opening so that it overlaps. Then you can just stuff your pillow in there. All right, Roger, you got any other comments while I'm stuffing?
Yep.
Okay, what's the comments?
Okay, Peggy got says, oh my God, I remember the little one. I took pictures of her all over the retreat at a point.
Yeah.
On the red, Reeves says, Reeves, I'm sorry, where'd it go?
Okay, let me see.
YouTube's absolutely beautiful. Refrigerator, did I answer Gracie Bejo correctly?
Oh, well, okay, let's see.
Once you get done making the rose, use paint markers to accent the white.
That's super good idea, Diana. I didn't even think about that. I just was rushing, trying to figure out what to do in those corners that I screwed up. So just so you know, do as I say, don't do as I do, because I just make it up as I go. But pretty much you can be creative and fix anything you do. So
They love the koala. Mary Beauty says nice work, Pat.
So then I just top stitched around this pillow to kind of give it that little flangey look. So that's that. Okay, what other comments do you have? Hi, Sue. Are you at school? Oh, it's lunch. Hey, Christy, I'm just making it up. If you guys want like real demos, you've got to tell me what you want us to demo. Otherwise, you're just going to see. Oh, Kathleen, you are right. Otherwise, you're just going to see whatever it is I'm working on that day. Because if you've been following us for any amount of time, I did this, fusing this flower on probably in June. And then it's just been sitting here for the last few months. So I needed a demo for the 2:00 show. So I thought, oh, I'll just show how to do kind of artsy applique. So that's going to be the like basics of applique, because so many people are afraid of applique. They always say it's the A word. And if I'm going to find a special word, it's not going to be applique. I'm just saying. But so anyways, if you've been with us for any amount of time, you know that we demo and then we kind of get sidetracked and then we come back to it. Eventually, we do finish our projects. Okay, what's the next? Oh, did you have another joke? Gracie, did you have another joke? I have another ribbon and I have a stitchery kit.
Look at this is the original one. What type of underwear do clouds wear?
Oh, what type of underwear do clouds wear? I don't know. Geez, I don't know. That's a good question. Oh, Mary Beatty wants to know if she won. Okay. Oh, your pie karate was not right, Mary. Sorry. Mary Beatty, I totally need to drink more. I've got 2 teenagers that are driving me up the wall. Okay, what is it? Oh, Peggy. Peggy did. Peggy, if you can find the photos. So little Fifi, we took her to the retreat and she like went down to the lake and we put her on like these big blow up whales. So Fifi kind of was on an adventure there for a while, and then we forgot she even existed till just now. So maybe we might have to, I don't know, we're gonna have to think of something fun. Like maybe putting her in your guys' bags with a goodie, and then you can mail it to the next person with a goodie, to the next person with a goodie or something. Phoebe can come visit for a week. Who knows? Who knows what we might think up next? Okay, what's the clouds wear underwear? Oh, Tara. Tara, do you want the cross stitch or the ribbon? So here's the cross stitch. It's a cute heart. Or we have a bag of ribbons. Because, you know, I love to add ribbons to everything. There's nothing you can't embellish with ribbons. Okay. And then I have them. She was in Linda's bed watching videos one night. Oh, gosh. She was... Fifi was in Linda's bed watching videos. The little one. This one, she used to go to bars with us. Anytime we're doing like quilt retreats and things where we're just, you know, have excess time and no good sense. Okay, so I just want to remind you guys, you got one more joke? Who was the Thunderwear?
Tara.
Okay, one more. Oh, Tara gets one of these, then one more person. Unless you guys can, if you've got time, I've got lots of prizes. Okay, Tara wants the ribbon. Look at, we're getting so professional. We're writing your names on it so we don't have to guess it afterwards. Okay, we've got a cross stitch embroidery hearts. What's your next joke? Gracie can't come up with jokes that fast. Okay, if you haven't signed up for Sophie's class with us, if you've never taken a class with Sophie, you should definitely sign up. She is one of the most artistic women I've ever met. Super cute, super adorable, super fun. Spend a night with Sophie in Virginia City. You'll never
Recover.
yeah. We went ghost hunting. We did so many things that night. So this is a quail. This was kind of one of my first collages, and this I did with Sophie. So Sophie does a lot of collaging, but then she adds tons of what I call thread sketching, which is kind of like your thread, your machine kind of goes like this, kind of crazy. And it kind of sketches like your shading when you're drawing, kind of your shading. So that's what your thread does. That's why.
Tell me what that is on that quilt. What design is that?
What? Oh, Roger wants to know what this is. I already told him what it was, but the first person to type it in, what animal is this? Gets the cross stitch. It probably was displayed at the Reno Quilt Show at the Grand Sierra. Oh, where does the snowman keep his money? Okay, wait. I've got another prize for who can tell us. Okay, wait. Here, this is a prize. Here, Tile Quilt Revival. That's for whoever can tell us where a snowman keeps his money. Wait, where does a snowman keep his money? Oh, Kathleen won. Okay, Kathleen won this. And then Christy Lee, probably what you saw was not my quail. Probably somebody else took Sophie's class, and they probably did it.
Carolyn G says in a snowbank.
This for January 1st. And his pipe, is that like a coffee can, Karen?
And his pipe.
I know, but how do you keep your money in there? Well, Kathleen's the one who wrote the joke. Oh, Carolyn got the answer. It's a snowbank. Okay, good job. Oh my God, this is so confusing. Oh my God, don't stress out the blondes.
Reminders for Gracie.
Okay, I remember.
Okay.
Why will you never starve on an island?
Okay, Why Will You Never Starve on an Island is going to get Diamond Clip and Beyond by Jan Krantz. And it's even signed 2006 by Jan Krantz, but to Joan. So do we have anybody named Joan watching?
Joan, my grandmother?
No, Joan that comes in here. Joan Costa.
Oh.
Yeah. So lots of people clean up their sewing studios because, you know, what we were interested in last week might not be what we're interested in this week. So we've got a lot of people are bringing us stuff so that we can have lots of good giveaways. So this is for whoever can answer the next question that Gracie just asked. And then Carolyn, Sophie Standing is from South Africa. Well, she's really British born, but she's been living in Kenya for like last 15 years. And she is a textile artist. She is not a quilter per se. I mean, she does do quilts, but most of her artwork is textile artwork. So in our class for February, and we're the only ones that will be hosting her in the United States. It will be via a private Facebook page. So on the Facebook page, she's going to post units. So you can go and work at your own pace. You can work in the middle of the night. You can work in the morning. You can work whatever you want. The units are super clear and laid out. She covers how to paint the background. She covers how, why you would pick different scales of fabric for different parts of the body. So the units you can go back and look at. She's going to be available to answer your questions for the whole month of February. And you'll be able to access the Facebook page for, I believe, 3 months. So it's basically you do it at your own pace. She will be doing lives. Throughout the month of February. But because everybody's time zone is different, you might be sleeping when she's doing the live, or you might be, it just kind of depends. But everybody that I talked to that did it with the Australia workshop said that even if they missed the lives, Sophie answers immediately. And the lives are all taped, so then they're not lives, but you can still access them. And what we're doing is a links. We were doing a Bobcat, but now we're doing a links. And I just want to show you, because I have some of her original prints of her work. So she does these cloth textile pieces. And then she takes photos of the original artwork. So I own 2 of them. I keep thinking I'm going to give one to my sister, except for that sometimes I just want to keep it for myself. So I still have 2. If I was a good sister, I'd only have 1, but maybe if she gets married or something.
Are you going to open that one up? Or what?
Oh, sorry. I thought we were. So here are 2. And I don't know if you can see the detail it's all fabric and thread. There's no pins, it's just, okay.
You can talk.
So anyway, so we're super, super, super excited to have Sophie back. I think Sophie has done 4 or 5 retreats, 4 retreats or 5 retreats for us. I don't even know anymore. But pretty much anybody who's taken Sophie's retreats signs up for the next one. We've had to double her retreats when she comes. But she probably, I'm going to guess, is not going to come back to the States anytime soon. The last time she tried to come in for one of our retreats in Tahoe, she got into Michigan, and then they held her for she says it was like Men in Black. They held her for 17 hours, questioning her, going through her computer. It was hell. Then they put her on a plane back to Kenya. So she did not make our retreat. We had to FaceTime, but it was still a fabulous retreat. She was in the room with us all day, every day on the 72-inch screen. It was fabulous.
Carolyn wants to know how much is the class.
$395. And that includes a fabric kit and the pattern. And then you have, and it's for the whole month of February, but then you have access to the units.
And Mary Vitti says, wow.
I know, Mary. You should sign up. Sign up now, Mary. If you're local, you can come into the shop to do the workshop. Or if you're not local, we can work on it during our Zooms on Sunday. If you're new and you don't really know what goes on here, don't worry. Neither do we. We kind of just make it up as we go.
Christy Lee wants to know, or she's stating, includes the kit?
Yes.
Okay.
It includes the fabric kit and the pattern. And then we do have 2 other classes. So I just did the winter schedule, 3 classes. So one of them is going to be Threads 101, because it's hard to do thread painting and artwork if you don't know the difference between threads. So we cover kind of the basics of threads from 100 weight, which is kind of like a monopoly, to 8 weight. And so that's in the schedule for January. It's a free class, but you do have to purchase the thread kit and the thread book. And then we have Landscape Elements 101, which you're gonna, once you start doing kind of different things and branching out a little bit beyond piecing, you're gonna use aspects of the Elements 101 in pretty much everything you do, because you'll have that basic skill set, you'll have that knowledge in your toolbox to be able to know when you want to use Fabric Magic to shrink up your fabrics, like this here. This here is got a bunch of embellishments on it, but then I've got Fabric Magic on the back, so when you steam it, it shrinks up your fabrics 30%, which is also what I have in the center of this pillow. I added the Fabric Magic so that it would shrink up that. And then in that Landscape Elements, you also will learn how to do pine needles, double-sided leaves, confetti, which is what Carolyn needed for a project that she's thinking about doing. So Carolyn, here's kind of a sample where your wildflowers are. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a layer of your wash away and a layer of tulle, and then you're going to chop up, batiks are the best because they're the same on both sides. You're going to chop up a multiple color fabrics of batiks, chop them up into tiny pieces, and then you're going to put your wash away on top of that, pin it really good because you've got all these tiny little bits, and then you're just going to scribble meander all over it and then wash it away, and then you'll have the tulle. And you don't need the tulle. I just use it because I'm not really a gambling person, and I'm always afraid that when I wash away that all my pieces are going to just fall away. So I use the tulle on the back, and it deadens all your fabrics, dulls them, and then this is it from the top. Okay, so that's all we've got today. Perfect. Carolyn's working on it. Mary Beatty, don't worry. You would get it finished. Mary Beatty, you would get it finished if Nan picks you up every day and brings you to Fabric Chick, so I can keep the whip going. But yeah, I do think you could get it finished. It's really not, I mean, you've got a whole month, so I think you could. All right, girls, we're going to go now because we're going to try to get out the last of the orders, and we will see you at 2 o'clock. Mary Beatty, I'm going to pin the link to the live show at 2. I'm going to pin the link to the top of my Facebook page so you'll know where to find us. We'll see you at 2. Have a good hour and 15 minutes. Go, I don't know, go get on the treadmill and, work out or something.
Go eat food.
Or eat lunch, Gracie says, or go sew on a project. The options are limited. Oh, Gracie says take a nap, but set your alarm so you don't oversleep. We'll see you in an hour. Bye.
Can I open this?
What is it?
A computer.
Yeah, can you open it?